The system added all the transfers made from 2020, 2023, and 2024 together. That is him speaking. The commission has segregated this anomaly. Is this not waste of time? Why create this problem only to resolve it? And were they actually going to resolve it if we had not unearthed it? Next slide. It is great to hear that. We can't help but wonder when the EC received the evidence from the NDC. The way Lawyer Joyce Bauer is nodding, I'm sure this is Lawyer Joyce Bauer. Next slide, please. So, with all these, do you expect us to trust the EC? We cannot trust the EC. GS, please, can we trust the EC? No. So, if you don't trust the EC, we are justified. And I'm going to go through some of the reasons for us not trusting the EC. Trust depends on reliability and credibility. If you look at the trust equation, the numerator has reliability and credibility. Very, very strong points there. There's a third one. Credibility, reliability, very, very important. The denominator, what divides it, has self-interest, which can be also construed as what bias. And we all know, for every quotient, if the denominator is big, then the answer, the quotient, is small. Their self-interest is so huge. Don't we know how they got to the commission? A whole group had to be sacked for them to be brought there. Isn't it in their best interest for the MPP that brought them in there to stay in office? Their self-interest is so huge. And that is in the denominator of the trust equation. On top of that, their reliability is suspect. And they have also damaged their credibility by allowing BVR kits to be stolen under CCTV surveillance. Military and police protection. How can we rely on them with all the arithmetic errors that we have seen? We move to the next slide. EC is a crime scene. They cannot contest this. We can't trust them. The BVRs. We all know the BVDs that were stolen. It still took NDC to effect an arrest of a citizen who was holding one of the BVDs. So what is happening? EC, registration kits stolen. Verification kits for voting on D-Day stolen. Charlie. On December 7, look out for strange ballot boxes that will be moving around. Because if someone has a BVD, oh God, their inability to answer our 35 questions on the stolen BVRs and BVDs that NDC will pose at IPAC till date. At a point at IPAC, they said, oh, the questions border on the case in court. Then we said, please, not all the questions border on the case in court. Can you segregate and let us know the ones that do not have any bearings on the case in court so that you can answer them to give us assurance? They said, yes, we are going to consult our lawyers. To date, we haven't gotten the answers. How can we trust them? Then because of that, we decided that during limited registration, we shall record serial numbers of BVR kits. In 2024, you recall, it was the current director for electoral services, Sami Jemfi's friend. He was the only director who stopped NDC agents from recording the serial number. After that human job, he'd been promoted to national, yes, from Ashanti region to replace Dr. Srebo Kweku. But we are always ahead of them. We had already taken the serial numbers. We had already recorded them. We had already recorded them. Next slide, please. The abrupt but aborted directive to withdraw agents during 2024 transfers. If you recall, one weekend, they just issued a statement that parties are not supposed to dispatch agents to observe the transfers. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine if we had not defied and insisted that our agents monitored the transfers? Look at the gargantuan discrepancies that we are seeing with respect to transfers. Where would our transfer documents have been to challenge them? Because as we speak, we have all the transfers that took place in 2023 and all the transfers that took place in 2024. We have the documents ready. Sometimes, when we feel the EC is even afraid to release the final version of the 2024 register because they just cannot envisage what is going to hit them from our end. We got our documents, and it was the reason we insisted that our agents will not move an inch. Our agents will stay and observe the transfers. If today, fast forward, they have bloated transfers, just imagine if we had not insisted on our agents staying, what would have happened? We can't trust the Electoral Commission. There's no choice. The Constitution, through perverse means, the president appointed them. From now till December 7, we will work with them. But we know how we are working with them because we are ahead of them.